Hey everyone, Jason Case here with another video, and today I want to talk about how to drive leads to the top of your funnel. So before we get started, I figured I'd better explain what the top of the funnel is for people who aren't aware of this concept. So you have a marketing funnel, and you break it down into three parts usually. That's the top of your funnel, the middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Some people refer to this as tofu, mofu, and bofu. So top of the funnel is where you attract the leads. So you have to attract it from some type of marketing strategy to get people to, give you their contact information. And this is usually the beginning stages. So once you have their contact information, they've opted in for more info of some sort, then that's where the middle of the funnel comes. This is where your, nurture campaigns, you educate them further, you try to get them further engaged, which moves them into the bottom of the funnel. And the bottom of the funnel, really where your one-to-one interaction comes in and your conversions happen to convert to a sale. So in this video, I want to specifically talk about how you can drive leads to that top of the funnel. And I break that down into two different segments. One is using outbound strategies, and another is using inbound strategies, both of which are going to drive leads to the top of the funnel. So, I'll kind of weigh out the pros and cons of each. So let's just start with outbound strategies. Outbound strategies can consist of cold calling, cold emails, direct mail campaigns, television ads, radio ads, anything like that is considered about outbound strategy. So, using these strategies, you usually can get leads fairly quickly. You can launch it. You can launch a direct mailing campaign. Now, I don't know, cold calls, cold emails, it's a numbers game. You got to send out a ton, or you got to pick up the phone a ton of times. It takes a certain type of person to do these types of strategies. I'm not saying they're not effective. It just takes a certain type of person. It's a sheer numbers game. Once you understand that, you got to understand what goes into that. So time or money, So if you're doing cold calls or cold emails, it takes a lot of time to do that. If you're doing direct mail, well, it takes time to create the graphics, the designs for the postcards or whatever mailing that you're sending out, and it also costs money to send them out. Television ads, radio ads, same thing. It takes time to create those ads, and it costs money to run the ads. So then, what's your long-term value? Usually, off of any of these campaigns, you're going to get a one-time result. So if you're picking up the phone and you call 100 people or 1,000 people, and you convert one sale, well, that's the sale you get. You're not going to get any more until you call another 100 or 1,000 times. You might get another sale. If you launch a direct mailing campaign and you might get 2 sales from it, well, that's it. That's all the sales you're going to get from it. Now, inbound marketing strategies is different. This is more of a long-term game. So you're going to create a lot of content. You're going to optimize your website for search engine optimization. So you start ranking this content in search engines. Social media marketing, personal branding, all this kind of works together. You can use this content on social media. You can use this content for personal branding. It works together and complements the strategies. Actually, your inbound marketing strategies can complement these strategies as well. So if you're running television ads and radio ads, direct mail, I just talked about this in a recent video, that the content marketing helps build brand awareness. So these inbound strategies and SEO and being in the search engines helps build that brand awareness, which will help your conversion rate on your outbound strategies, because people now know about you. They've seen you. So what goes into this? Well, same thing. Time and money. It takes a lot of time to create content. It takes time to optimize your website. It takes time to post on social media on a daily basis. It takes time to develop your personal brand. This all takes time. And it costs money. If you're hiring writers to do so, if you're hiring people to manage this content, if you're hiring people to optimize your website, it still costs money. But here's the thing. The long-term value, any lead that you get from these inbound strategies that go into your top of the funnel marketing, it's evergreen. So evergreen means it lasts a long time. So you're going to acquire many leads off that same piece of content. It's not that just one-time result that your outbound strategies have. So you could acquire hundreds, thousands of leads from one piece of content. That's why this is so powerful. And the best thing is that all these strategies kind of work together. So you're not only are you compounding your leads and you're building many leads over the time with these inbound strategies, it also benefits your outbound strategies. And the more power that you start creating with search engine optimization, the more authority that you start building to your website, will start boosting the performance of all your other content. So you'll start generating more leads from it. So I wanted to weigh out the pros and cons here. I mean, again, this takes a long time to create. These strategies are, you're going to take probably 6-8 months before you actually start seeing results here. Sometimes a year to 2 years before you start seeing substantial results. Paid advertising, outbound strategies, you can see results much quicker. So you just got to weigh this. But again, I think you should use a mixture of both and find out what works for you. But from day one, I would start thinking about this and start producing some kind of content, optimizing your website, and using social media marketing, because this is definitely going to help benefit all your outbound marketing strategies in the long run. So anyway, that's it for today's video. Please let me know if you guys have any questions, and take care. Talk to you tomorrow.
Hey, FYI, you can share these